Okay, looks like everything's working. This is my first time doing a video or even a stream with the graphics capture card. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's working. It looks like the audio's on. So as you can tell, I've decided against Resident Evil 3 remake. I don't have enough drive for that game. I don't. I just wanna do the OGs. I'm actually playing this on a PlayStation 1 Mini. I thought about doing it on the PlayStation 3 digital because I don't have a physical copy of this game. But for one thing, that's the DualShock version, which has the bad music, and I can't really do a lot with the PlayStation 3 because that uses an older capture card, and it's not really ideal to work with, especially with streaming. But enough about that. Let's jump into this. And when I was thinking about it, I actually haven't done a Jill run on this game. I did a Chris run and I did a Jill arrange mode, but I have not done a standard Jill run. And I haven't watched it in a while, so actually I'm gonna let the cutscenes roll. I can't skip most of them anyway, so I'll try not to talk too much though.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team.
Please let me know if the audio is working.
Middle of our
Soon.
mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
God, it's so campy. I love it.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
I love it.
Joseph!
No! Don't go!
Chicken heart Vickers.
Jill, run for that house!
This whole intro segment's just a treasure. We deserve a remastered version of these games. It's the whole original trilogy.
Chris
Or modernized
Redfield.
for all consoles. Everything. I want everything.
Jill Valentine.
I want to get a copy of the original Japanese version just so I can hear the
Barry Burton.
crazy music intro.
Rebecca Chambers.
I heard
Albert
that the
Wesker.
guy that got to play Barry was just a freaking... I think he was a lawyer or something?
Resident Evil.
He was just like a, I don't know, just a businessman or something. Just random guy that they picked up. I think he was actually from Australia. I'm not 100% on this, but I've heard something similar to that. And he's like, you know, you look like this guy we want from our game. Can we film you for this?
What is this?
Wow,
It's beautiful.
what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
And if you see me looking off to the side, I'm
Stay
looking at
alert.
my second monitor, which is actually playing the game itself. Normally I use my primary monitor for gameplay footage, but it's actually easier for me to hook up the PS Mini to my
A
computer
dining room.
because HDMI. So here we are, actually in the game now. It's a bit of intro stuff to do here.
What? What is this?
Should also note that
is
saves don't
it?
really matter.
Blood.
There's no real achievement for saves in this game, unlike
Jill,
the sequels.
see if you can find any
I'm
other
probably gonna do
clues.
saves for the sake of
I'll
the
be
stream.
examining this. Hope
Primary
this
goal
is
is to
not
beat it in
Chris's
3
blood.
hours. Go ahead and grab the emblem here. Gonna go ahead and equip the handgun too, because we're gonna take this zombie out right here. I'm not gonna run away. Here it is. Probably one of the most iconic cutscenes in the whole franchise. Just gonna pop this guy, step back, make sure he doesn't grab at our feet. And down he goes. And Kenneth's corpse here has 2 ammo clips that we can actually grab after examining it. Just head back, and that zombie's gonna get back up for the next cutscene, so it doesn't really matter if you shoot him. You can also run in at a certain angle and grab both ammo clips and get out before he can get you, but I usually
Barry?
do that with Chris, not Jill, because Jill has an overabundance of ammo.
What is it?
I'm not even joking.
Watch out!
We're gonna have
It's a
way
monster!
more than
Let me take care of this.
God, I love the decaps in this game. It's beautiful.
What is it?
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
So for the most part, it's pretty similar to the remake at the beginning. You'll really notice the significant differences as gameplay progresses.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
I've always said that you really can't fully appreciate the remake unless you play the original.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And...
I'm not gonna do that.
Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Why, thank you.
Thanks.
That line could
Maybe
also
I'll
be,
need it.
could also be a jab depending on how you take it. Cause
Listen,
this cutscene-
if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
No. So I had just finished reading the novelization of this game, and I cannot wait to read the others because it was awesome. The novelization by S.D. Perry, I should say. And I don't know if it's still canon, but considered canon at the time, Jill's father was a master thief. And many of those skills were passed on to Jill. That's why she's so good at lockpicking. That's why I kind of say that could have been a jab there. Barry bringing up her past with being the master of unlocking. But that's probably also just me looking way too deep into it. So I went to the double blue doors there first because at the beginning here, depending where you go first, can lead to different branches of cutscenes with Barry. And I'm going for this one here because the most common one is where he gives you acid rounds, and I don't need those in my inventory, but I do need this
Jill!
grenade launcher.
Don't scare me.
That's what I was going to say. Aren't you supposed to be going over the first floor, Barry?
Yeah, you're right. But just take a look at this.
That's not really how you would say that when
It's
looking at the corpse
Forrest.
of your old ally.
Oh,
Just
my
take a
God.
look at this! Forrest really got it bad, though.
Awful!
Pecked to death by crows? Man, that's rough. That is
I'm going
rough.
to find out what caused Forrest's death. It looks like he was killed by a crow or something.
Yes, a crow. Singular. A singular crow did all that. I love this game.
Can you look around the first floor, Jill?
Okay.
And of course I'm going to be making jokes at
Hey,
the
Jill.
dialogue, because
This must have been Forrest's.
it's bad.
You
but
don't
that's why
have
we
a
love
weapon.
it.
Take this
We love
with
it
you.
'cause it's bad. And it's iconic. It's iconic bad. Like Spider-Man 3. It's not good, but it's fun. Kind of. I think it's fun. So anyway, we got the grenade launcher, or as the game calls it, the bazooka. God, I love that. And I'm actually going to use that here. Some of the strategies I did for this run I picked up from Cars T as usual, but I changed it quite a bit, mostly because his run was an all kills run and I'm not particularly interested in getting that challenge, I guess. I'm just trying to get through this, all files, in under 3 hours with the best ending. I should also note that you can't actually get all files with the best ending because there is one file that you only get if Barry dies. So aside for that, I'll be getting all the files. And speaking of which, our first file is here. And there's really not a lot for this game. That's why I was interested in doing it. Usually I don't really do all file runs, or I don't bother streaming them. I usually do those as like you're just getting an achievement out of a game, like I use the infinite ammo weapon maybe. But for this game, why not? Now with Resident Evil 2, I'm probably not going to do anything fancy except for trying to get the highest ranking with the canon run, Claire A, Leon B, which also means I have to revisit my old strategies because I haven't touched those games in a minute. That's also why I gave myself this challenge run to do, because there's no real ranking or anything to get in this game. So you kind of just got to give yourself challenge runs to do. So already we have a fuck ton of handgun ammo. I wish we could have the door skip mod, but The doors really aren't that bad in this game. Remake, I feel like they are a little bit longer. Weirdly enough, the one that bothers me the most are actually the stair animations. I think that's because for most of the games you can just run up the stairs normally, but I don't know why it bothers me so much with the stair animations in this game. So we've already cleared out all of these enemies, so we can just stroll on through. And the original, it's a lot more convenient to solve puzzles, I think. You don't have to do as much backtracking. Like, we're going to pretty much do everything that we need to in this side of the mansion in this one go. The only thing we really have to do is come back here for the serum, and then way later for the yellow jewel. So just take this zombie out. He's already dead. That's probably the easiest zombie to kill with a knife, just because you can just slash him using the statue as a guard. You can do that with a gun too. Since I don't have the knife, I just shot him. I'm not worried about this other zombie. I can just run around to him. But I needed to take at least one out so I can loop around easier. Alright, this room you can actually get through without killing any zombies, but be careful with your running because they're creatures. That guy was actually very generous. If you play as Chris, there's actually going to be 3 zombies in that hall. So I actually prefer to take them out because of that. But with this run, as Jill, we can just shoot him. And I'm going to shoot this zombie too, because he's in kind of an awkward spot. I can't even see where he is. Did I get him? Okay, yeah, he's dead. And then this guy, gotta reload. Probably could just run around this guy too, but sometimes... Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Sometimes he can be an ass. Take this guy out too. Let's take both the zombies out in this room. Actually, I probably shouldn't have taken this guy out. I could have just run around him. That was actually unnecessary, but he didn't take too many bullets. It's okay. So we already got the chemical in the other save room, so we can go ahead and use it here and get our first key. I actually like how there's different keys for different characters. Or, well, not exactly, but like for the Jill run, we won't be getting the sword key. But you do as Chris. I just realized that they didn't actually put this part in the novel. I don't recall. A good bit of the puzzles are actually solved by Wesker in the puzzle, or in the book, which I think was pretty cool. I actually really liked how the novel put you in the mind of Wesker, who I always found kind of the most mysterious of the lot for the classics. At least 5, kind of, he's there, but he's always kind of mysterious. I kind of wanted to know what he was like as a captain. And it's cool that the novel got to show a little bit of that. Even though it's not considered canon anymore, I'm going to consider that book canon just because of how everything pieces together. And the fact that this game doesn't even have a canonical end. Because, well, for one thing, they weren't really thinking of a sequel at the time, I don't think. And both best endings for the games have, as I've said in previous streams and playthroughs. Here's our second file, by the way. Zombie's gonna bust through the closet. Previous playthroughs, I've mentioned that both best endings for Jill and Chris. Music stopped, so he's dead. Keeper's Diary, classic, itchy, tasty journal. each run, one character dies, whether it be Barry or Rebecca. Because if you play as Jill, and in the best ending you get Chris and Barry, but Rebecca's dead. You don't want to save Rebecca. If you play as Chris, then you save Rebecca and Jill, but no one knows where the hell Barry is. So there's not a canonical ending, which is kind of crazy to think about when this game has 8 endings. Yes, 8 endings, and there's also a secret ending with Tyrant. I haven't actually gotten. I just found out about that recently. I haven't even looked into how to get that ending, but it's definitely not canonical because canonically Tyrant dies. Of course, there's gonna be a multitude of Tyrants later on. And I didn't need to grab that yet. Well, yeah, I can go ahead and do that. I can go ahead and grab the broken shotgun. And then come back here, do the music sheet, and grab the key. I can do that. It'll work. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the shotgun first, actually. Then I'll use the blue jewel on the way back. Oh yeah, and I should mention we're not going to get the iconic Jill sandwich line. I'm sorry, I know. It breaks my heart. Grab that. And grab the broken shotgun. And since we're Jill, we have the lockpick. We can go back here and grab some more shotgun shells. What specifically are you screaming what about, Mario? That's the best part of the whole game. Oh, the Jill sandwich line? Oh man, I know it is the best part of the whole game, but I gotta sacrifice it for the run. I gotta sacrifice it. It breaks my heart. I don't even think the Jill sandwich line made it to the freaking novel either. Get our first crest here, and that's about all. Well, we have to do the music sheet puzzle, which will take like 2 seconds, but for the most part we're pretty much done with this section of the mansion already. Just have to get the last of the crests, and that should be it. Oop. Resident Evil speedrun sandwich percentage. That what would be the goal of that? Just see how fast you can make it up to the Jill sandwich line? That would be fun, actually. That would be fun. I definitely think Jill is the better character for speedrunning. Just because of some stuff as simple as this. Like, this puzzle can be solved so much faster with Jill. But story-wise, I like it better on Chris's half. Gives Rebecca a little bit more screen time. A surprisingly underplayed character in the franchise, but very loved by the fan base. And she makes a return in one of the movies that I have not seen. I believe it's Vendetta. I've only seen the first CGI movie, which is Degeneration, I think, or Damnation, one of the two. The one with Leon and Claire. I intend on watching the second one, the second CGI movie, before I play 6, because it's technically a prequel to the 6th game. It's gonna be very interesting when I get to 6 in this marathon, because I have not played 6 in a fucking long time. I barely remember it. I think the last time I played it all the way through was probably when it came out. So that's gonna That's gonna be interesting. Probably gonna give 5 and 6 minimal effort. Just trying to get through them. I like them story-wise, but gameplay-wise, not my favorites. Not my favorites. I haven't actually tried it, but I wonder how 5 and 6 would play with keyboard controls. That's how I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna play 4 with keyboard and mouse because of aiming. I honestly would love to get a copy of 4 on the Wii, because I heard that aiming is actually really good in it. But now we got the key, so we're done with this section. And actually, I'm going to go ahead here. This area is useless in this version of the game, unless you're playing like your second or third go around and you've already unlocked the closet key. But since this is a fresh save, there's no real reason to go in here, but there is some ammo worth grabbing. So I'm gonna grab the handgun clip. I'm gonna take this guy out. And there's some shotgun shells behind him. Yeah, he's dead. There's our shotgun shells. We got 21 now. We haven't even got the shotgun yet. We stacking. Also, I noticed that my new green screen is not perfect yet. I still need some lighting I need to work out, but this green screen itself is probably the best I've owned yet. I love it with every fiber of my being. It's the Elgato collapsible green screen. But I need to get some better lighting figured out for it. I just need another light in general. One for the back and one for the front. Those dogs really aren't a problem. You could take them out with the pistol if you want, but I'd rather just run through them since I'm not going to come back in that area. I'm going to use the key here. I'm not going to go in there. I have no reason to. I'm not going to go in there either. No reason to. I'm going to go in here and get the shotgun. I'll probably make my first save probably in the guardhouse. The only part that I could mess up here would be Jan the snake. But I've got a pretty good strategy for getting around Jan without taking any damage. Well, there's a strategy for actually using acid rounds and a strategy for just running around him, and I'm just going to do the running around strategy. Just grab the crest, grab the shotgun ammo, and get out. But go ahead and equip the shotgun now. Yeah, and we have a good bit of shotgun shells we can take out a good bit of zombies with. We don't have to be stingy. Hate that camera angle. It's kind of hard to tell when he's close enough. This camera angle is perfect. I'm gonna get the second crest in here. A vastly different puzzle from Remake. It's a very simple puzzle too. I'm pretty sure anyone can figure it out in their first try. You just have to go through the cycle of life here. Or else the crows will attack you. And I like how the novel actually explained why the crows attack if you get it wrong. It's like if you push the button too early, a shock of electricity goes through, shocking the crows, making them attack you. That's so cool. I like how they actually like explained it. But I love the mystery around the game itself. Like, not everything's just thrown out and told to your face, but it's cool to actually know it after playing these games for so long. Now, there's a lot of different ways to love this franchise. For me. I just love delving into the lore. We got 2 out of 4 quests. Similar to the death masks, except that we don't have a backyard to explore, nor do we have a Elder Crimson Head or any Crimson Heads in general to fight against. Thank God. I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna equip the pistol. Because there's a dog out here, and I am gonna take that dog out because it's just in the way. Gonna walk so that I don't trigger the dog. Though I'm far enough that they probably wouldn't get triggered. And it's kind of hard to tell here because Jill's ass is in the way. There we go. So he might be safe. There we go. There's another good trick you can do with killing dogs that involves the pistol and the knife. Basically, you shoot them, run up to them, and you kind of stun lock them into a knifing spree. But, other than that, we're going to go and grab the last 2 crests. In order to do that, we have to go give Richard a visit. And actually, first, we're going to go see Barry again. See Barry and then pay the item box a visit. Or should I pay the item box a visit now? Let's see. I don't think I need to use the shotgun for anything. I'll change that out with the bazooka. Could probably put the pistol up too. I really don't need to shoot anybody. Yeah, I can put the pistol, put the bazooka, and I could probably put the shotgun up. I don't really need it right now. But I hang on to the different ammos because I'll be picking up more ammo on the way. But we're gonna go give Barry a visit and pick up some explosive rounds. Always get it mixed up with acid rounds. Grab the lighter and grab some handgun ammo, and then we're gonna go see Barry. I forget about this room all the time. There's the lighter. I think there's a red herb in the other corner too. I shouldn't have to worry about getting hit until Jan. Jan should be the only opponent that should hit me if I mess up. Other than that, well, actually, I might get hit by one of the puking zombies too, but they don't do hardly any damage. I shouldn't even be in yellow. The only real threat to me in this game, like real, honest to God, could kill me and make me regret not saving, are the chimeras. And that's not until way at the end of the game.
Is that you, Jill?
What's going on? How come you look so scared?
Look at this. What do you think of it?
I've been thinking something is wrong with this house.
Right.
Hey, what is this? There's a page missing.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Perhaps that was the most important part.
Okay. Okay. So this room isn't nearly as important as it is in Remake, but there are some explosive rounds to grab. And by doing so, we can push this empty tank, and we can move this bookshelf. Jill Swole. We have explosive rounds. We should be getting rid of both of those keys very soon as well, and that'll clear up some inventory slots. Probably could have held onto the shotgun, but it's okay. Actually, I lied. The Chimeras are not our only threat. There's hunters too. As long as we have explosive rounds, we can kill hunters pretty easy, but actually aiming at them is the challenge. But if you can connect a hit, they die pretty easy. I'm just gonna use my key here. And here. And there goes that key.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are
No shit.
terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Oh,
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
there is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
Really?
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
The fucking dialogue in this game, I love it. Yeah, so unlike Remake, getting serum for Richard really won't make a damn difference, so a damn bit of difference. So we're just gonna go get it for him so he can die a little bit slower. Wish I could grab two just in case I did get bit and wouldn't have to run all the way around here. Forgot about this. I had my mind thinking of those puking zombies coming out. I want to see how far I can actually get without any damage. I know I'm going to lose it when the hunters show up, but still, it'd be pretty cool to get no damage. Ooh. Probably be safer to actually go down the first floor. So we cleared out all those enemies except for this guy right here. He's too far away to be a threat. No biggie. There's probably another major difference. It's already been about 30-40 minutes and I'm still in the mansion. Whereas whereas if this were Remake, I'd already be in the guardhouse by now. Grab these ink ribbons for later. All these enemies have been taken care of, so I think it is just safer to go this way. In my humble opinion. Actually, not just the fact in Remake I'd be in guardhouse right now, but the fact that people would be close to actually beating this game right now at 41 minutes. They'd probably already be in the lab. I should really invest into looking into speedruns for this game. Because this is not a speedrun, I'm just trying to get under 3 hours to get the achievement or the unlockable items. Even then, I might be cutting it close. And I think it takes like 10 minutes for Richard to die while trying to get him the serum, which is way more time than we need. Whereas in original it would be like 4 minutes to bring him the serum. because it's really not that far apart. Regardless, we got old boy's serum.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Rip in peace. Richard, the man who will die no matter what you do in any game, no matter how you try and save him. Man, just won't make it. There's a zombie hiding in this little here. I'm just gonna go in here and use the lighter for its one and only use, taking up my damn inventory space. This is another cool instance of where Remake spice things up, where they would put a zombie in here, hiding behind this cupboard. Not cupboard, but looks like a glass shelf or something, or a shelf for holding. I don't even know what's in there, but there'd be a zombie hiding in there. The 93 handgun ammo. We way more than we need for the Beretta, but not to mention that the zombie outside of here could also bust through there if you were alive. Alright, first part that actually requires some evasive maneuvering. Real evasive maneuvering, I should say. If one were to fight against Jan, I would recommend equipping the acid rounds, as it would take 4 acid rounds to take care of him. Okay, so the trick for Jan here, stuff. Right. Wait for him to hiss. That, run forward. Moon crest, and then we're gonna actually hide, or not hide, we're gonna wait him out in this corner here. And his tracking is gonna get messed up. We're gonna wait for him to slide on through here. He's gonna give us a small opening. Very small opening for him. That's why I say it's kind of tricky. That was close. Ran right past his head there. Shotgun shells. And go. A lot easier than Remake, because for Remake we'd have to wait for Richard to show up with a shotgun. But Richard's just dead, so that works out for us. And you can use that same exact strat for Chris as well. Richard also has an ammo clip on him, but we already have 93. I don't really think we need it for anything except maybe against the dogs. And we have an extra inventory slot, so we're going to go ahead and get the last crest and go outside. I really enjoyed this part in the novel here. I think Jill was the most relatable. She was looking at the puzzle, thinking about how to solve it. And she just says, fuck it, and uses the butt of her, I think she used the shotgun, to break the glass case back there and take the crest out, and she just left. But I feel like if you did that, the gas would just spill out, but it didn't. Worked out for her, so. We got our last crest. I don't know, actually, you... Do I need to drop by the item box? I might grab the Beretta and put up some of the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and load that up with explosive rounds because the next thing we're going to use the bazooka for is going to be Plant 42, which will take about 4 or 5 acid or explosive rounds. And it's actually kind of hard to aim and fire at Plant 42 and actually hit him because of the way that the grenade rounds or explosive rounds arch. Gonna be very specific. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop by here and pick up probably the Beretta, just in case a dog decides to screw me over. Not really much to say here, just go from point A to point B. The guardhouse is really easy too. I think the only real tricky part is Plant 42. Zombies, or the sharks, are a lot easier to dodge in this game. Significantly easier actually, and you'll see what I mean. I also know Lisa Trevor in original, so that makes things easier on its own there. Trying to make sure I didn't miss any files. There really aren't a lot of files, and I tend to think that there's more than there actually are, which makes me feel like I forgot some, but I don't think I forgot any. Alright, there's a lot of dogs here. Put my Beretta, load it up. If you can walk around dogs, they won't aggro. But if you get too close to them, then they will aggro. And that dog put me in a bad spot. I'm surprised I made it through that. And I'm close enough to just run there. Yeah, that's kind of unnerving, because I'm not exactly sure what triggers them when they're close to you. Sometimes I've gotten close to them, they didn't get triggered. Sometimes they do get triggered. So I'm not exactly entirely sure what it is. Use the crank there, lower the water, just like in Remake. And of course my favorite part, the snakes are going to drop down. A lot easier to dodge this go around though. A lot easier. More dogs down here, and I actually wonder if it would be better to just blast them, but I'm gonna try and walk around them. There's only 2 per area, and they're actually in a really good spot for me, so that works out nice. This is probably the hardest one, because it is a small area, and there are 2 dogs. Where are you going, Chief? Where are you going? I'm on a timer. probably be the actual slowest part of the run there. Is just trying to walk around those dogs. If you do kill the dogs, you actually get some radio cutscenes. Probably pushed that too much. Though the radio cutscenes really don't add much to the lore, it just establishes that Brad is out there looking for us. I forgot to count how many pushes that was as I was talking. But it was perfect anyway. Nice. I do need to pick up the shotgun. I'll put up the Beretta and get the shotgun here. Probably grab the... Oh, wait. Go back. Pick some stuff up here. More explosive rounds, and I will hang on to those for Plant 42 in case I get screwed. And a first aid spray, which I want to save as many of these as I can for Tyrant. So I sure as hell am not going to make no damage with him. My strategy for Tyrant is just to blast his ass with Magnum rounds. Should be good. Take a ribbon. Make our first save. Like I said, there's nothing you get for no saves, so there's really no point in doing it unless you just want to give yourself a challenge. And I'm not going for no damage, so I'm only really doing this in case I do die or just get completely screwed. Acid rounds, I need to put those up. Why do I have acid rounds? That should be all that I need. I should have set a timer up for the game. I wasn't even thinking about that. There can be 2 zombies in here. Yeah, only 2. And the red book. And some shotgun shells too. I'm gonna grab the red book. If I can. The soundtrack is so cool in the guardhouse. Come on, Jill. There you go. Got 35 shells. I'm going here and grab the control room key for the shark area. And I'm going to make a pit stop at the room with the double red doors to see what position the pool table is in, so that I can kind of have an idea of what passcode I'm going to need to do. Just praying it's at the typical 345. I could also try to just figure it out without looking. Okay, it's 345. That position I do know. Those spiders in that room can kind of be a dick. We do go in here first. Grab the Dormitory Key, I believe. And of course our favorite hornets are going to be here. Pretty easy to actually just run around them. Not even around them, you just run right to the door and they're despawned.
It can't be true. I've been told a different story. But it's not necessary for you to destroy stars.
I was trying to hear Wesker's voice, but
What about my family?
I've heard
Everything depends on me, huh?
I've heard that you can actually hear Wesker's dialogue, or he has recorded voice lines, but it's very hard to hear.
Hi, Jill.
Hey.
Hi, Barry. I heard someone talking.
So you heard it too. I think I'm getting old. It seems that talking to myself is becoming a habit.
Talking to yourself? Barry, something must have happened to you. Am I wrong? You sound strange.
Well, it seems I made you worry, but don't. Maybe I have been a nervous wreck since all of these strange things started happening. Well, I think I'll go out and get some fresh air for a change.
I don't think any of the air is actually fresh, Barry, but you do what you need to, man.
I told you, don't worry. I'll just go and get some fresh air and be eaten by a monster.
Well, that's not nice. It's not funny, man. Nobody wants to see Barry get the chomp. Poor Barry. Poor Barry. Our next file is here. The Plant 42 report. I cannot stress enough to make sure you have the control room key before going down this ladder. Or I guess before going through the room after going down this ladder. The shark room. The crate puzzle's virtually the same here. I'm gonna push that out a little bit so you can push it to the other end. Kind of tedious how far back this one is. I can imagine this being the most annoying part of a speedrun. About to have our shark encounter. Like I said, it's significantly easier in this game. As long as you have the control room key. If not, then it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. No water really is now. Got cold too. I think they could have put a little bit more intense music for the shark there, but they chose not to. No. Let's go through the door. And we're safe. Nothing to worry about. That was it. That was the whole shark segment. I'm gonna go lower the water. Bye-bye. Make sure you push the switch here to open the door next to this one. So we can get the key and some shotgun ammo, actually. Good bit of shotgun ammo, too. Very decent amount. Grab that, and should have about 56 or 52. It depends how much you've used up to this point. I've used a good bit, but it's still equal to 56, so that's good. I don't think we have any actual enemies to worry about. There's some also handgun ammo, but I actually don't think we'll be using the handgun for the rest of the game. Come back for that blue door after we make Vigil. PlayStation 1 controller feels so nice. So good for playing this game too. Wish I had physical copies of this game though. Really look nice in the Resident Evil collection. And there's nothing worth going into that bathroom for. I think there's some handgun ammo, but other than that, nothing worth grabbing. I need to go back in here, and I need to remember to go into the bathroom into this area so I can get the fire rounds. So the password here should be 345. 5. Perfect. I'm gonna get my cheat sheet out for... That's not my cheat sheet. For making the V-Jolt. Where is it? There it is. Alright. So the combination for V-Jolt is right there in that wall. It's all numerical. I forgot to put the right book up. Whoops, gotta do that first. Clear up some inventory spots. It's all numerical. 1 + 2 + blah 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 blah. But I have a cheat sheet of, which is just a picture of the what's written on the wall, so I don't have to memorize it. Our next file is actually gonna be in this room too. The V-Jolt file. You can unlock that shelf there, or that nightstand, cabinet, whatever. But only thing in there is ink ribbons, which I cannot afford. My inventory slot. Go in here and grab some flame. Actually, no, I'm not going to grab the flame rounds yet. I'm going to grab them on my way out. Or after. Oh, I'll grab them on my way back after I use the V-Jolt and have an empty inventory slot. Or maybe not, because I'll need 2 inventory slots. I need to put something up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What do I have extra? I think I should have put the handgun ammo up because I don't need it anymore. That's what I should have put up. I guess since I went the wrong way, I'll go ahead and do that. I wasn't thinking. Oh, I was about to go down there to use V-Jolt before actually making it, but I guess I'll just go ahead and make my pit stop to the item box real quick and put the handgun ammo up, since I'll need another inventory slot. Yeah, so I have to pick up the key and the flame rounds. Unless I'm just not thinking right, but either way, I've already gone here. Still making pretty good time, so... Just want to go ahead and get V-Jolt and Plant 42 taken care of, so I'm done with this area. Get back to the mansion, fight some hunters, grab some junk, make our way to the labs. Probably the second hardest part of the run would be the second mansion part. And the Camaros would actually be the hardest part. Now we're gonna go make some V-Jolt. Relatively simple, as long as you have the combination. But let's go ahead and grab our empty bottles. I didn't mean to do that yet, but I'll take it. Actually, I meant to grab this first. Then I'll grab one by the water. I can only grab 3 because those 2 empty bottles are gonna leave us, take up space. I need to have 2 open slots, so. All right, so water counts as 1. And then 2 is over here. Alright, so the combination goes 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. And then I need 2. And I need 4. And it goes 2 plus 4 gives us 6, and yeah, 6 plus 7, 13. And then we need some water. 1. And 2. I should also note, if you mix it wrong, I believe you get poisoned, or poisonous gas. So 1 plus 2 equals 3, and then 3 plus 13 equals V-Jolt. Math! Mathematical. Now we gotta go all the way back down. Use the V-Jolt. And then it'll only cost a couple explosive rounds to actually kill Plant 42. Sadly, it does not automatically kill Plant 42 like in Remake. It'd be awesome if it did, but... yeah, I did use the shotgun shells there. No enemies to worry about for a good bit either, too. You can just kind of stroll on through. Forget about the sharks. They can't hurt you though. Not to my knowledge. It would suck though if they have attack frames while they're just flopping around. Ooh man, I'd have to spare some shots. Anyway, here's our favorite plant. Better close your mouth there, Jill. Don't want to breathe that stuff in. business. Take care of business. Get the last key for the mansion. And pick up a few things. I'll probably make the next save when we return to the mansion. So part of me kind of wants to make it before fighting against the plant 42. Just because of how easy it is to actually mess up this fight. It all comes down to aiming. Gotta aim at the very right spot. Which I believe is just shifting slightly to the right. And I mean slightly. Gotta grab those flame rounds. Flame rounds are gonna be used mostly for chimeras if I need to. But one flame round will also kill Black Tiger. Something important to note. And yeah, and usually use those in the same sequence because you won't be using the bazooka much after Black Tiger up until the chimeras. So anyway. Still in the green too. Cool. And we got the last key. Just gonna get the hell out of there. There's gonna be some cutscenes too, or a cutscene, I believe, with Wesker. Yeah, Barry's not here. That's right. I don't think we'll see Barry again until Mansion.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Bruh, there were no
Is that
zombies
right?
in the hall.
Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Come on, Wesker.
I met Barry too a while ago. I think there's something wrong with him.
Yes, I agree with you. Sure was strange, wasn't he? He looked so tired.
Well, maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Oh, I can agree with
Yes,
you on that
you're
one.
right.
But that's not your first priority. Yes, snaky bastard.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Alright, let's wrap this game up. Back to the mansion, grab the Magnum, yellow jewel, the red book. Make it. Yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff up. Put the flame rounds up, the 2 bottles up. We'll keep the shotgun. They work good against hunters as well. Bottle. Probably use the. Will I? Yes, I will use explosive rounds against hunters. It's gonna have me doing a little bit of looping around because I'm gonna need acid rounds against Jan, which we actually will have to fight against this time. Thankfully they won't, or hopefully Jan won't poison if it bites us this time and just do some damage. I'm not always interested in doing the radio cutscenes. Sorry. Dogs are still here. Dog has already found me. Ah! Ah! Come on, I haven't gotten hit yet. I'm not gonna let some damn dog do it. If anything, I'm gonna lose it to a hunter. And that I will take with pride. Not a damn dog. This isn't Resident Evil Remake. Those dogs are shit. I'll run as soon as this stops, because snakes fall down from here. The novel made the snake part way more fucking terrifying. Scared me there. The actual snakes were like, there's like hundreds of snakes falling from the trees, and you're so, this gave me nightmares from my fucking runs that have been ruined by the snake, like, what, 2 or 3 snakes that just sneak out at you. Okay, how are we gonna do this, doggos? You doggos are in a bad spot for me, chief. Losers. Typically, hunters die by 1 explosive round, but it is possible that 1 won't do the trick. Sadly. No enemies here, but our first hunter is going to bust through in just a second. A very interesting POV cutscene. When they explode like that, that means that he died. If he doesn't explode, then uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's gonna be 1 as soon as we walk into here. He's probably gonna get a good smack on me too. See if I can kind of get to the corner here. Ooh, I got lucky. I got lucky. Actually, still no damage. Nice. Gonna make up my next save here. A lot of stuff we can pick up too. Yes, I will use the ink ribbon, thank you. Alright, let's pick up some junk. Wondering if I still need the shotgun. I probably do. I sure as hell don't need the Beretta. For the most part, I'll be using the bazooka, though. Oh no, I will need the shotgun. I will indeed need the shotgun. So I'll go ahead and put the ink ribbons up. And I'll put the... I want the first aid sprays next to each other. I'm going to hang on to the acid rounds. We're going to use those against Jan in a second. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the explosive rounds I have now against some hunters that are going to be blocking my path in the future. Because sadly, you cannot swap out ammo on the bazooka. For example, I have explosive rounds equipped right now, and I can't just trade it out. I have to actually use up what's in there now. So I can take out 5 hunters. 4 hunters. That hunter was a dick. I could have got him out with 2. I shot that too early. What the fuck? That was pure luck. Lady Luck was on my side. Anyway, let's go kick us big ass snake's ass. I don't think snakes have asses, but if I go all the way back here now. Oh. There's an herb there. I'd like to pick it up. So yawn here is pretty consistent. We're gonna get automatically placed into a spot where we can just aim up, blast a couple acid rounds. It's like 4 to 5 acid rounds. It's also gonna kind of swerve his neck, so kind of reposition your aiming. I'm not playing. I think that was 5 acid rounds. I didn't count. There goes no damage.
Jill,
Wasn't
have you
expecting to
found
get it
anything
anyway.
interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going
Me
down
either.
to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
That's a smart idea, Barry. Very
Oh,
smart
do you?
idea.
Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
So we're actually gonna go this path, but I'm going to wait for Barry to come back for another cutscene and getting passcode. But I'm going to go ahead and open that while we're waiting for him to come back. But we are gonna go that way later. Oh, it took all 6 acid rounds? Wow, okay. Quit my shotgun too. I'm Henry the I am, Henry the I am. I got married to the widow next door. She'd been married 7 times before, and everyone was a NRA, NRA. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam, not a Sam.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope!
I'm the man, Henry.
I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Oh yeah, that does
Thank
count as
you.
a file.
I'll take this then.
So the one in the middle there is actually the one that you get when Barry dies, I believe. If I don't get all files, I might just mark it off the challenge list, because I'll still be getting under 3 hours, hopefully. If not, I'm probably just going to do this run another time, but I should get it. I mean, I've done it in theory. Or not in theory, I've done it on practice. So I'm trying to get this room's a little weird. Come on. Aw, you dick. Dick. Oh, shit. Good. Oh, no. Shit, don't you dare. probably help to pick up that herb to take you out of caution before jumping down there, because that zombie can kind of sneak up on you, apparently. First time he's ever grabbed me, that was cool. I think it was because I let the other one get a little too close, but it is what it is. It's the first time I've actually died in a while, so that's cool. Besides for chimeras. Chimeras are usually the only thing that actually kill me. Even Tyrant hasn't killed me. Been a long time since a zombie got me, though. And I can't skip cutscenes, so that's cool. And I gotta go through these hunters again. Really, those ammos would just spare in case I missed some shots with Plant 42, but I actually got pretty lucky with that. So I ended up having more ammo than I was expecting. Might actually just go ahead and grab the herb in here. If I don't need it, I can still use it. Maybe I'll get lucky and not get hit by Yon this time and actually shoot faster. I second guess myself. It's not a wise thing to do. Don't second guess yourself. If you know a strategy works, do it. But it looks like it's going to take all 6 shots to take the armor. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and healed, and shotgun.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry!
I'm Henry the Thiam, Henry the Thiam, I got married to the widow next door. She'd been married 7 times before, and everyone was in a ring. Never really all sound, no sound. 8th man, I am Henry, Henry the
Hey!
Thiam.
Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Alright, this time let's not die. We shouldn't, because we have full health. So even if a zombie did get us. I still don't understand how that zombie killed me at caution. Should have just put me down on danger. I was just like one health point away from actually being in danger. I don't know. He's dead. Got weird. Now I went through all of that just for some extra shotgun shells I'm probably not even gonna fucking need. But I got them. This should lead us to the kitchen. There's another area. Those zombies are munching, don't mess with them. This one actually goes to the kitchen. Nice. Oh, forgot about him. I love the kicking the head off animation. Also, didn't do a lot of damage because he just did a little foot bite there. Ankle bite. There's an herb we could use, but we really don't need to. So we're gonna go and grab the mode discs so we can get the best ending. That's all we really need to grab, honestly, is the mode disc. Oh, and the battery, that's right. I should have room to get the battery, the Magnum ammo, and the mode disc. So yeah, I should have enough inventory space. Forgot about you, sir. Actually, I need to go this way first to grab the mode disc. There's another zombie, but yeah, he's far off. I should also check to see how much ammo I have in my shotgun before dealing with the two zombies in here. I have more than enough, but we're gonna get our first bit of Magnum rounds in this desk. Gonna be pretty much using those exclusively for tyrants. With a good bit, we could actually use on hunters if we need to. Too far away. Really? Yeah. This bookcase can be moved to reveal a hidden room that shows the heliport. There's nothing worth grabbing in there without getting hurt, though, so... What's that? That goes between... Did I forget to grab one? Well, it's not even in order in general, because... Yeah, it's not in order, because... The last one we got was passcode. 942 we got before that. Let's describe it. So these aren't in order anyway. The solution to this puzzle is pushing the statue all the way to the back here. And then pushing it up to the corner. If you push the button on that it'll show a spotlight that shows you where you're supposed to move the statue. Just push it here. And we'll get our mode disc. And that'll be our whole inventory too, good lord. Now we can just get the hell out of here. And all we have to do is the yellow jewel part. Methinks. Then we go to the tunnels and go to the lab. The tunnel part's a lot faster in this run too than it is remake. And you know what? This actually is going to bring us here. This would be a good shortcut, but we haven't used the passcode on the door that it goes to. So sadly, we can't actually use it as a shortcut. And that means we're gonna have to find some hunters too. We don't really need explosive rounds anymore at this point besides for our hunters, so might as well have some fun with it. And I probably need to use up some explosive rounds too to clear an inventory slot to grab the yellow jewel. Or am I thinking about remake? I was not thinking about remake. Sorry, I accidentally skipped that POV of the zombie opening the door. Zombies are nothing to us now. We have enough ammo and power. Hunters, that's not a real problem. And there's going to be quite a bit blocking our path. Hello. Ooh. Yeah, lucky there. And actually, we need to go this way. There's a hunter hiding behind that. There's two more. Along the way, maybe. There should be another in this corner here, I think. Perfect. And we do not need to pay the item box to visit, I think. We could, but we don't need to yet. Save up some time. Oh, there's gonna be a hunter here as well. Ooh, that was close. Put me in caution too. What a dick. I can use the passcode here. There's actually some herbs I could get down this door too. Nothing to worry about with the zombies. I didn't mean to go through it, but I guess we're getting the herbs. One zombie's still following behind us. Go ahead and put myself at full health. Might as well. The zombie's probably gonna get a good sneak grab on me anyway. Oh, he's just chilling in there. Well, we got our health back up and killed any hunters blocking our path, so we're good. Actually, there's one hunter blocking our path. 2 hunters. Like, completely overall. I forgot that I was going to use up the key, too, so I could have just did that to open up the slot. Man. I really don't need explosive rounds for much, though. I think there's a file in here as well. And that should be all of the first book, because one of these is the Barry file that you get at the bad ending, I believe. There's going to be one open slot because of the Barry file, which is what I'm self-titling it. I hit that too many times. You could probably just do this with the lights on too, but I got pretty good night vision. Actually, there might just be one hunter blocking our path, because we're gonna have to go we're gonna have to go back this way because we're gonna use the jewel. So nice. Now we can make our way to the tunnel. Well, for the love of God, do not let me forget to grab the red book. I always do, and it makes I have to backtrack and just sucks. All these hunters have been taken care of. Easy passage. Easy passage. It's actually the red jewel. I was thinking yellow jewel because of a remake. Ooh. And now we got the Magnum. Our last weapon pickup besides for the rocket at the very end. Alright, let's go. Let's finish this game up. Let's kick some ass. Ass. I'm gonna equip this too. Let's get it. I'm gonna make my next save. I know where I should make my next save. It's gonna be actually in the lab. Could make one in the tunnels, but kinda not necessary, because if you were to, I would recommend doing it before Black Tiger. But there's not an item box, so unless you want to carry ink ribbons around, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I would just wait till the lab. Black Tiger is really easy. It just takes one flame round, director's cut at least. I should say every version except for the US original version would take one flame round, because the US original version has more HP on enemies for some reason. The director's cut's closer to the original Japanese version as far as gameplay goes with difficulty. I don't know why, but all the US versions for these games usually have amped up difficulty, different zombie placement and whatnot. And that goes for the other two on the PlayStation 1. Maybe not so much on Nemesis. Maybe, I don't know. I need to research Nemesis. I really don't know a lot about Nemesis as far as the process of actually making the game. And I have more explosive rounds loaded than I need. I might actually just have to waste some shots. And I don't think I'm going to get an item box to use again before. I think I can put the shotgun up. I don't need the shotgun right now, and I can grab flame rounds. Put the Mo disc up for now. Because there's no zombies, only hunters and spiders to worry about until the lab. And by the time we get to the lab, there'll be another item box to grab the shotgun, so... For the love of God, don't let me... Oh, I should have went in here first, grabbed the red book, and then went to the item box. There's nothing actually that I need to pick up except... No, actually, I think I can run around. I think. Some extra Magnum rounds. Because we're going to use the battery. Doom Book 1. And no file. Yeah, no file in here. There is going to be a hunter outside. So it's going to be, we have 4 extra explosive rounds that we don't. Well, I could actually use them against some hunters in the tunnels, I suppose. I hate when they do that. Jump. Health is fine though. I wonder if I can aim up and clip them while he's jumping. Maybe. There's still dogs in here? Yes, there are. Of course there are. Where are you going, dog? Oh, they're lined up for me. How nice. Yikes. That was a little too close for comfort there. I don't think there'll be zombie dogs at the next part where we need to put the battery. Maybe. Though I would really hate to waste some explosive rounds on them, but it would be quite satisfying, I must say. We're already at the climax. Close to the climax. And yes, there are doggos. Oh, one's right next to the fucking elevator too. Okay, you go that. You keep going that way, buddy. Keep going that way. Perfect. Perfect. You're doing a great job. Okay, go, go, go. You have to be a very specific spot for that elevator to work, which is weird. Camera angle is going to work to my advantage here. All things considered, it probably would be faster just to take the zombie dogs out with the Beretta at these parts. I do not know where the other dog is. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, we're almost done with the dogs. We're almost done. Almost done. Just to crank one last time here. It's very disturbing. Or, ooh, I do not like that. I do not like this. Very unsettling, I meant to say, actually. With the lack of soundtrack at this particular part. They were in a bad spot. I couldn't get away from that. I'd rather not take a hit from a dog. Wow. I went right up to him and he didn't even get triggered. I don't understand this game sometimes. Fuck, there's still dogs here too. This is a wide area, so this is kind of easy here. Oh, come on, doggy. No more dogs. Losers. Nice. Actually, I just realized I didn't need to bring the flame rounds with me because I actually pick up some in the tunnels here. But it'll just stack on, so it's fine.
Oh, Jill.
Barry.
What good timing. A moment ago, I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry.
It really does not make a difference what you say
Hey,
here.
are you
I think it's a
alright?
little bit safer if you
I
just
can go
say
first
yes
if you
for
want me
both
to.
options.
Oh, yes, please. I'm a little nervous.
I understand. It may be more dangerous if you come behind me. Be careful.
Barry?
You got through there fast. Can I go through the door, please?
That was too close. Let's go together.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry.
Like I said, it really doesn't make a big difference what options you choose. If you can grab... I would really like to grab that first aid spray. But I do not really need it. I might still have too much junk on me. Well, no, because there's going to be an item box before we grab the important thing, so... Yeah.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella. Ha!
Enrico!
Rip. Probably worth noting there's an ammo clip on Enrico's body. Not worth grabbing. And actually, shit, I do have too much crap. I'll do that. Take out some hunters. Like I said, I only really need explosive rounds for hunters by this point anyway. I feel like I forgot to grab a file, but I don't know. If I did, I'm just gonna omit it from the run. That was lucky. I didn't get swiped at the leg there. I took the wrong damn way. Did I? Yeah. Wait. What? I thought I killed you. Oh yeah, I am supposed to go through here. Damage to that. Not. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to go through here. And there should have been an item box here. That would have been quite handy. I think you could have actually gotten the last turn, Jill, but what do I know? Jill do be swole though, turning that whole fucking wall. I could never. This is where we're gonna have our first boulder and grab some more flame rounds while we're that boulder. By doing so, 800. We're gonna have an item box after we take out the boss in the next room after this. I think I still have extra explosive rounds in the item box too. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, here's our big ass spider, Black Tiger. And he's dead. Actually spare some things. So let's door up. There goes that. Now we just gotta wait to the labs. First gonna go to the item box here, make sure I have an open inventory slot. We're done with both. No, we're not. We are not done with both cranks. But regardless, I need to put up this crank. Put up the Magnum. I'm not going to use that right now. I'm going to grab this first aid spray and the ink ribbon to put up for later. I'm not going to actually save here. Probably should, but I'm not. Because I have, there's nothing that's going to kill me until my next save anyway. Should be at least. Unless I just really screw up, but... There are going to be some snakes when we come out of here. Just keep running and they won't be a problem. That one might. Almost didn't see it. Glad I looped around him. Yeah. This is why we need the crank. Takes a little too long with turning that. I mean, not that I can complain. Physically, I can imagine how agonizing that must be, but gameplay-wise, it's taking a little long. One more turn. And I don't remember what's behind this boulder. I'll trigger it just to see. disc. Definitely important. That's right. I forgot about that. So that's 2 out of 3. Then we'll grab the blue book here and we'll be on our way to the labs. One, two, three, 4, 5. Did I push that too much? I'll be right on the spot. I mean, it kind of actually looks like it's on the little pedestal there, but I'll push it up. Anyway, now we have access to the lab. So let's make our way there and finish things up. The only real difficult part coming up would be the chimeras. Other than that, everything should be a breeze. Pray to God I did not forget to grab a file. Looks like I'm barely on that platform. And actually, I think the blue one is first. Now I think about it. So this is pretty much identical to the original, or remake. Open that up. And I went the wrong way. And we have access to the lab. Interesting sequence there. And here we are. Make sure we pick up the shotgun and probably put the Magnum up. Actually, I don't think we need it for anything. Oh, I already did put the Magnum up. I do need that. I need that. I don't need the crank, so I'll just grab the shotgun. And I need the mode disc. Just want to pick up Magnum rounds, pick up shotgun shells. I need the shotgun. Oh shit. Wrong weapon. Forgot to equip the shotgun. Well, he's dead. The guy got a little too close. The test subject zombies in the bottom floor here actually tend to respawn a lot, so I only shoot ones that are directly in my path. So just like in Remake, you gotta go to the computer, use the password, unlock some stuff. And I think this counts too, so I want to grab this. Here's the computer. I love the little computer animations in this part, it's so cool. Umbrella! They got their own windows. Alright. Login is John. And the password is Ada. Just like remake. And the password for this room, when it prompts me to put it in, is mole. Do it, Jill. Do it. Hey, I love it. I love it so much. And if I remember correctly, I think Chris just gives you a thumbs up. Good job to himself. It's beautiful. I love it. We did everything we need to with the computer. Is there anything that I missed back here? No, it doesn't look like it. Right. Now we're going to grab the key, the lab key. That was a weird, very weird camera angle. Oh, there is a mode disc here. Kind of a waste of a flame round. I think flame rounds are probably the rarest ammo in the game, but for the most part we're going to be running for the chimeras, so... Okay, there is a file here. So I got all of these files. Go ahead and use the slides here. This is really cool here. Umbrella. Cerberus is the dogs. Neptune the shark. Hunters, the MA-121s. Tyrant. Wesker! Holy shit balls! Who would have fucking guessed it? There's a switch behind the switch. I love it. And I have that now. Stuff. We're getting actually close to our second to last save of the game. Our last save will be right before the tyrant fight in case he gets me and I gotta retry it as usual. Anyway, we'll run around these zombies. I know there's gonna be one. Why is that equipped, by the way? That needs to be equipped. Okay, one around here. Pop in. Yes, I will discard it. And that's right, I don't do that yet. I was getting that mixed up with remake. Alright, we're gonna make our save, and we're gonna do the Chimera part first, because that's the hardest part, in my opinion, in this whole fucking run. Are there any ink ribbons? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there are more flame rounds, though. That's nice. I'm just gonna grab the ink ribbon. I'm actually debating if I want to take a first aid spray with me in there. Could come in handy. And I'm gonna let's check my health. I'm gonna go ahead and take this herb right here. And I'm gonna put my Magnum rounds up and grab a first aid spray. And I'm gonna grab these flame rounds. It's not a flame round. Do I have extra ink ribbons? I feel like I had like 2 more in there. Like, yeah, I grabbed some in the mines, right? I do. I have enough. Okay. Fucking Chimeras, let's get them. I'm sure there's a no damage strat for this, but I should consider researching. I'm also going to use a Mo disc in this area as well. It's not worth it to shoot them when they're on the ceiling because of the way that the ammo arches. That's right, these get count as files too, that's why I was wondering why it was so You actually go ahead and go straight to Siren. Ow. Ow. You go straight to Tyrant and then do the mode disc on our exit trip. I want to hang on to that first aid spray. All I gotta do is get out of here now. No more Chimeras. Someone's gonna get me. Am I endangered? I'm endangered. First aid spray! That's why we do it. That is why we do it. Nice. I'm probably gonna use the rest of these flame rounds for Tyrant for the first half and then finish him off with the Magnum, I think. Or should I use the Magnum against him? Why did I go in here? I didn't need to go in here. I mean, I can. There's no enemies or anything, but just gas. I want to grab those shotgun shells, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if I remember. If I remember how to do this. That's how you do push this one down here. Oh, that's gonna be close. Gotta be precise about this. There we go. That's where I use the mode disk in here. There's something shiny over here. Magnum rounds. Thank you for that. I can unlock this. And I'll do the last mode disc after. Yeah. Excuse me, zombies. I might have enough actually to take Tyrant out with Magnum for both fights. So I'm gonna go pick the Magnum up. And Gold Python. I'm still gonna use the flame rounds just in case that's good enough. It's gonna be a bit of a beefy cutscene coming up too.
Jill! Jill! You're here too!
Yes, you're here too?
So
Look,
that's exactly what he said.
I lost my way.
Let's get going. Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
Fair enough.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission, as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Poor Barry.
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So, you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant. Oh!
Barry!
Sorry, Jill.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, you know. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill!
Yes, what?
Do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for Stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
It'd be bad in general, but I guess it would be bad for Stars too. All 4 members that's left of Stars. That's a cutscene that did not age well.
Can a creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
Really? Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
But we can't let it live.
Uh-huh.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
Okay. Fucking awkward silences and dialogue in this game are just fantastic.
Damn you!
Okay, you might wanna. You weren't even aiming, bro.
It can't control what it does.
Okay, I need to go this way. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, that took less flame rounds than I thought it would. Sweet. Hey, Barry.
Barry? Barry! You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
Let me see if there's anything I need to get back here. Oh, it just loops around? Nothing on the computers? No files or anything? What is my file count at? I think I did miss one.
What happened to Wesker?
The triggering system has now been activated.
Wesker must have set it off. There's not much time left for us.
If you actually go back into the area with the chimeras, you can find Wesker's corpse, implying that in both runs that he dies. Of course, we know that he comes back as Wesker. It's still very interesting. The novel actually did a very descriptive take on his death. Yeah, just about everything that I need. All I gotta do is go get Chris now. I'm not actually on a timer yet, so. Oh, chimeras though. Forgot about fucking chimeras. Fucking chimeras. Okay, that's right. I think that there is some Magnum rounds in here. Oh no, but there is a file. Okay. There's a file. Oh, the John and Ada file. But there is a room that has, I think. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with remake. Oh, there's a zombies in here. Wrong ammo. Wrong weapon. Of course, not that really matters. I'm just gonna use the Magnum on Tyrant at this point. There's a file. There's the last load disk and another file. Oh no, I got all the files. I actually did it. Okay, cool. Sweet. Now I just gotta beat the game. Like I said, there's one file you can't get because of a good ending, but I got all the files. Nice. And I should be around 2:30, 2:40 by now, so should make the time as long as I kick Tyrant's ass. Just hang on, Chris, we're coming. There's actually a cutscene that plays if you go in there before fighting Tyrant with Jill and Chris. It just talks from outside the door.
Oh, Jill!
Oh, Chris! So you're okay!
Yeah, you too! What happened to Wesker?
Let's talk about it later. Let's get out of here!
Yes, let's. Ikazoo. Exciting now. I got all the files. Got Chris and Barry for best ending. Now we just gotta finish this thing. Let's get it.
Let's go!
Let's go. Chris was not wasting a second and just went. Just left us in the dust. Ooh, come here. Ooh, he does things. We'll make our next save in a moment. Our last save. Last save that should secure us victory. So that even if we mess up against Tyrants, fairly easy point to come back to. So hopefully we won't mess up against Tyrants. We got enough first aid sprays and Magnum rounds to finish him off.
Let's go!
It's the same fucking line! Okay, we do not need shotgun anymore. Look at, there's 64 fucking shells! We have enough Magnum rounds. I might hang on to the bazooka, just for why not. Let's see how many first aid sprays we got. 1, 2, 3. Fuck it. Do you have any explosive rounds? I don't think so. Guess I'll grab the shotgun. Where's the typewriter? Is there not one? There should be one upstairs, right? If not, I should have enough ammo to make my way.
Hurry!
I might have been... Okay, there's not a typewriter, so I should not fuck this up. I have 3 chances of recovery though, so... Should be fine, right? Tyrant is very annoying to fight against.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay?
Wait, on what? 3 saves? 4 saves?
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
Sound like Rebecca.
Oh no! You must be kidding! After we've come all the way here!
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris!
Give me a chance to play nice guy.
Okay, I leave it up to you. See you get at the heliport.
Please don't let me die here. Please be generous, Tyrant. Please be generous. That's all I ask. Alright, here it is. Moment of truth. Shoot off this flare. And the fight begins. Such a small flare. Come on, Brad. 2 minutes. Most of the timer is going down just by this cutscene. Jesus. Here's the man himself. Fucking tyrant. Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Yikes. Yikes. Me no like it. Me no like it. Ah! I'm still fine. Oh, let's fucking get it, boy. Let's get it. Ow.
It's coming!
Okay, that was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Now I just got a gift there. What's my health? Fuck it, I'll use it. So it only took like what, 6 shots of the Magnum? There it is! We did it! We got the run! Hopefully. Well, the stream hasn't even been on for 3 hours, so I should have gotten the time. Let's see that beautiful live-action ending cutscene. This one's not live-action. It will be. There it is. Now it's live-action. God, I love the 90s aesthetic. Honestly, kind of gives me goosebumps vibes. Rebecca should be on there too, canonically. Yay! Okay, we don't care about that. We just want to see the results. 2 hours and 23. Not bad. 3 saves. That's less, I thought I did 4. And boom! We got the rocket launcher. And we got the costume. Well, that was it. That was Resident Evil 1. All files. Jill, best ending. I haven't really done a routing for this for Chris. I may do that in the future, but I intend on doing Resident Evil 2 next. So, until then, thank you all for tuning in, those who watched it live and those watching it in the future. And I will see you all next time on my Resident Evil 2 Claire A and Leon B canonical run, which will will be me attempting to get S rank on both, or A rank, I guess, for the US version. But thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you